you on this Wednesday before Christmas. Are you guys ready to get jiggy with it? Because I got so much stuff. Like, you should see my display here. It's kind of fierce. So we're going to get to it. Winter skin and winter makeup is our main focus today. So and I put winter skin with winter makeup because, guys, if you're trying to change your makeup and trying to keep it on and keep it fresh and keep it pretty, then we've got to talk skincare. So a couple of recommendations that I have. First of all, and if you guys know me, you know how much I am obsessed with this product right here. This is our Volume Firm Radiance Facial Peel, and it is my #1 favorite product in our entire line. And that says a lot because there's some incredible, amazing products there. But this is 3 layers of chemical exfoliation, no irritation, no downtime, and it's perfect for these winter months, these transitional moments. I was telling people at our event last night, like, the oiliest person in the entire world, like, got dry the other day, like right here on my neck. I was like, oh my gosh, is this what people feel like all the time? Like, I am dripping with oil. Like, my face is already oily. It's amazing. But I got dry the other day and I'm like, oh my gosh, if me am dry, then I cannot imagine what my dry skin girls are like. But you still got to exfoliate, but you got to be a little bit more gentle about it. So I would highly recommend this 2 to 3 times a week. It is my saving grace. If I just need a jolt in my skin and freshness about my skin, that's the product that I pick. Love it. Keep it on for 10 minutes, wipe it off. It's called a facial peel, but it's not going to peel off and your skin is not going to peel off. So it's just a cream, makes this kind of tingly, like, little sensation on your face, but that's it. It's awesome. Okay, another supplemental type of skincare that I would recommend this time of year is your moisture renewing gel mask. And this is in our TimeWise line. And once again, 10 minutes, put it on, take it off. It's a gel. You can actually sleep in it. You can put it on the top of your skincare at night and the gel will absorb through the creams and you can go to sleep in it. It's fantastic. Or you can put it on for 10 minutes, take it off. Another one of those jolts to the skin. Don't be afraid to use these in conjunction with each other. They're great complementary products. So if you have not dug this out, Mary Kay consultants, if you need to dig this out of your inventory, get it. Customers, go to your Mary Kay lady, get these products. Or if I'm your Mary Kay lady, get these products. I got it. Okay, there's your little big supplementals. As far as day to day, if you're over the age of 30, it's kind of, 28 to 30, what I would recommend is dipping your hand into our Volume Firm Repair line. And this is our night cream, and it's got retinol in it. Nothing better than retinol, guys. Nothing better than retinol. So do your neck, do your chest area, face at night, and then your day cream, SPF 30, is your protection during the day. It's a little bit of a thicker day cream, which is great for this time of the year. I think sometimes, and I'm very guilty of this, is I am a huge outside sun person. So I never forget my sunscreen during the summer. But during the winter, I'm like, not so much. You've got to protect yourself. The environment is still, if not more harsh than it is during the summer months. And we are very exposed to the elements. And, I'm a Midwest girl, and we get elements. Not today, because it's nice, but I think it's supposed to be like 20 this weekend. Hope it snows. I hope my husband didn't hear that. He's going to be super mad that I said that. But how do you not want snow on Christmas? So, want a Christmas joke? Okay, I told this one last night, but it's kind of my favorite Christmas joke, though I have several. First one is, what did Adam say to his wife the day before Christmas? It's Christmas Eve. Okay, so we'll just bypass that. Something that I'm just going to offer to my customers on this, and I want to do this, so Mary Kay consultants, not for you, and girls that have other Mary Kay consultants, not for you, but for my consultants or people that want to be, or my customers, I'm sorry, consultants, customers. My customers, I have 3 of these in stock, and this is a trial repair set, and if you want one, you can have one. A little Christmas present to you, but I only got 3, so you better hurry. First come, first serve. Okay, another thing for you super dry girls. This is not for oily people. This is for my dry people. This is Intense Moisturizing Cream. It is really thick. And if you need extra love right now, that's where you want to go, or extra emollient night cream. For us oily girls, we have oil-free hydrating gel. And if you've heard me talk about it before, it's my only moisturizer that I use because it's the only thing that doesn't break me out. So it's a gel. It's fantastic. Okay, so now let's get into, let me catch you up on what I've done so far on my face. Because the one thing that you want to remember, number one rule besides hydration for the winter skin is primer. So I already have my oil mattifier on because even though it's dry outside, my face doesn't understand that. So oil mattifier for us oily girls, pat it on your face 10 minutes before you put your makeup on. It'll help absorb that oil through the day. And then I have my CC cream. And so I use CC cream as my primer. It is a moisturizer, a foundation, a sunscreen, a concealer, and a foundation primer in one step for $20 retail, $10 for Mary Kay Consultants. I happen to think that discount's pretty great. So CC cream as the primer. I also have, and you guys know how obsessed I am about these cream eye colors. This one I have on today is Pale Blush. I've been wearing it a lot lately. And maybe because my 40th birthday is 2 weeks away, maybe, but I'm just feeling a little, squishy in this area. So I love the Pale Blush because it's a base color, which is a light pink. It's a primer for your eyeshadow, and it has no shimmer to it. So I love that one for those of us who feel just a little crinkly and happy in that area. Apricot Twist is my other one that I love that has shimmer in it. It's a gold color, really age appropriate as well. Oh, I told you I had lots of stuff here. 'Tis the season for tone corrector. If you saw my post the other day, it is time. You don't want to use your skin evening agents in the summer months. So right now, if you want to help get rid of some sun damage, redness, uneven skin tone, tone corrector twice a day. Pull it out. Okay, so we've got primed, we're ready. We've got lash primer on. That's going to be great to help keep your mascara from smudging in the wind, in the snow, in the elements. That's going to be really important for you. So primer, primer, primer. Then I cleaned up my eye makeup. Oh, let me tell you what I have on eye makeup because this is my go-to. I don't know if you can see this in the webcam. We'll see. My go-to winter low maintenance look. And it's appropriate for light eyes, brown eyes, whatever you got, it's great on it. So I've got the Pale Blush. I've got Sweet Cream on the brow. I've got Honey Spice right through there. And guys, if you are lucky enough to have this brush set, it's like the best. But so Honey Spice right through there. And then Lavender Fog. You can keep your eyes open to find your placement right above that crease area. Beautiful color. And then I am mixing it with Truffle. So that great combination of red, brown shimmer, and that's the lower down here with Truffle, and then that matte lavender, purple, brown base to it. It's beautiful mixture. So run out, hurry up, get it, try it, love it. Okay, and then I clean my eye makeup off. I don't know if I've ever told you this tip, but MK Men has an incredible eye cream to it. And it is actually our old formula of age fighting eye cream. If those of you back in the day that remember that product, it's a great consistency. It's a thin eye cream. So if you like that, get this. But I love it for my cleanup. So I just run it right through here, wipe it off with my sponges, and that helps get off all of my makeup because we do eye makeup first, of course. Now, somebody in my earlier post, I'd asked for what you guys wanted me to talk about, and one of them was how to keep this area hydrated, but also not so hydrated that your makeup smudges, because there's a very fine line there. Let me tell you what I have started doing several months ago, and I'm kind of obsessed. I don't know if I've shared this one either. So I do Voluform Eye Renewal Cream. It comes in our Voluform set. I do this one at night. It's extremely hydrating. So I want to help with those crow's feet. I want to help with sagginess, all the fun stuff at night. That's what I do. But if I do that in the morning before I put my makeup on, sometimes my eyeliner will smudge and run and my mascara will pull. So I have been using firming eye cream during the day. And I am telling you, the combination of that is sensational. And my issue mostly is crow's feet, but I get real puffy, especially in the morning. If you are one of my gym friends at 5 a.m., you know, like I'm super puffy right through there always, especially when I wake up in the morning, but I retain water there very easily. So the firming eye cream just zaps it, and it really helps with that area right there. So if you have more of that issue, that's an incredible product for you. Okay, so that is your eye cream. And so I put my eye makeup on, I clean up, and then I put my eye cream on. So I'm firming eye cream fresh right there so that when my makeup sits there, and you'll see the way I apply it, it's not going to be heavy and thick and cakey. And you have to make sure you're putting the right makeup underneath that eye area. So here we go. Next winter tip, and you're probably gonna, I'm gonna do it this way forever, but it, especially in the winter, is very important. And it is to dampen your sponge before you apply your foundation. So in our beauty blender, which is, if you guys watched my last video, you know how I feel about this product. I think it was sent directly from heaven above. And it's, don't look how dirty mine is. You're supposed to clean it every time. Ask me if I've cleaned it at all. I'm kind of seeing how long I can go. I'm like my own social experiment. So this is soaking wet and then squeezed and having the water drip out of it, so it's still very damp. I put my foundation. So you guys know I'm a full coverage girl, but I'm also a skin foundation girl. And there is a difference between, and I'm going to stipple it on my face. My husband was making fun of me. You should have seen him stipple it earlier. He's like, oh, you're going to go live today? Are you going to do this? I was like, well, essentially, that's not too bad of an application. So I'm using the base of this, and I am just working this around. It is so simple and so easy to use. You're going to use the corners to get in those little crevices. And look how easy and evenly it applies. So, like I said, I'm a full coverage girl, but I like skin foundation, if that makes sense, which means that I don't like foundation that covers everything, because I don't want to look like I'm wearing a mask. I still want to look like me. Because if you go too far the other way, then you're just going to look like you're trying too hard and look like you're covering too much. And I think that makes you look older and not as you, not as authentic, not as pretty personally. So I like a foundation that allows the skin to come through. I'm just going to blend right through there with my foundation brush. So I am obsessed, of course, with our matte Time Wise foundation. I think it's the best. I think it's the best I've ever tried, ever used, everything. It is an anti-aging foundation. It sits. You can see how well it covers. Like, look at me. I'm all exactly one color. And I'm not currently one color. There's a lot of things going on here. So the fact that that foundation in 15 seconds completely covered my skin is amazing. And it will stay just like that. Okay, so that was the foundation over CC cream. Make sure that you're using a wet blended beauty blender. Now, another thing that you guys can do, if you're a little bit more on the low maintenance side, you don't need as much coverage as I do, you can mix your CC cream and your foundation half and half on the back of your hands and then use that. So you don't have to do two steps, you can just do one. Perfectly appropriate. It won't be as much coverage, but it will be faster and easier, and it will still give you that light, dewy effect, which is what we want during the winter. We don't want to lose that dew. Okay, are you ready for the creme de la creme? Guys, look at that. Do you see it? Oh, you can't see it. Hold on. Can you see it? Oh my gosh. Can you see it? Can you see it? It's a happy face. I hope I got that close. Okay, so what we're doing here, I'm going to make sure that the glare, I'm going to cover any spots that I need to cover, sun damage, acne, anything like that. And this is Perfecting Concealer in my shade. So I am a beige 6 foundation currently. Kind of depends on how much sunless tanner I use, but I am a light beige concealer. And then I'm an under eye corrector. So if you can't see that too well in this webcam, I'm over the forehead, right through here. I'm in this area, which for me, has a little bit of redness and veins that I make sure I want to cover, and I have a little bit of sun damage on the sides of my cheeks. I blame many years of lifeguarding for that. And then I'm doing under eye corrector, and I am doing 4 dots. Can you see it? I think that shows. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is essentially a peach concealer. You want to use, to answer the questions from earlier, you want to make sure that you use something that is specifically formulated for under eyes and coverage. And so our under eye corrector is peach to cover the blue purple to help neutralize that of your under eye circles, but it also has light reflecting pigments, so it's going to help brighten that under eye area and not give a heaviness and a cakiness to that. You don't want to use a ton. I'm not looking for a huge, sweep through there. I am just taking the tip of this foundation brush, making sure you get the sides of your nose. That's where your dark colors or your dark circles start. And then I'm just going to blend through there. I'm going to do a little extra highlight on my face because we're starting to get to that time of the year where we lose a lot of color and lose a lot of brightening. And I want to make sure that I don't. So just a 1 dot of Perfecting Concealer on top of my cheekbones, right through the insides of my face. Okay, top of cheekbones, right on the insides of my face. Okay, so now here's the super fun part. Cream contouring. One of the best things that you can do in the winter months is, you can see this one. This is deep bronze concealer right underneath my cheekbones. So instead of using a powdered bronzer, I'm going to use a concealer to contour. It's going to stay better. It's going to grip better. It's going to hold up, and it's going to look more dewy, more natural. I'm going to use the base of my beauty blender right there on the corner. I'm going to go right under the cheekbone. I'm going to kind of blend up through my temples. I'm going to just keep working that in down to the jawline. So you're making like this brown E, but you want it to be soft. You don't want a hardcore line because then you're just going to look contrived. You see, okay, I wish I would not put that on. Can you see how much my cheekbone just popped? And that's important for those of us who have more of the chipmunk variety of cheeks. I got some cheeks, but I love a cheek cut. So a good cheek cut is going to make you look thinner, younger, happier. It's going to give you more Instagram followers. It's going to give you more snappy friends. Those are Snapchat people. I don't know about you Snapchat people. I don't really understand it. It's funny. I like the filters. But I would be a deer or a bunny or them little, those little firefly thingies all over your head. And I would do it all day long. And I have an empire to build, so I must not snap. So don't look for me. I'm not on Snappy. Okay, I'm going to set the makeup here with my translucent powder. Another tip, if you are a mineral powder girl currently, I would strongly encourage you to switch to a liquid foundation and a translucent powder, because there's nothing that will make you look more, oh, I'm just now seeing all these comments. Kimberly hasn't cleaned hers either. That is just hilarious. Oh, look at all these. Yay. Okay, so mineral powder is just going to make you look dry and dull, and I want you to look fresh and young. So liquid foundation with your translucent powder to set. This translucent powder is a game changer. If you have not tried it, oh my gosh, highly, highly recommend. It will set your makeup, control your oil, but it also buffs out lines and wrinkles. It smooths out pores. Like, you can actually put that powder, if you watch me, I put that powder underneath my eyes because it's not going to sit in my lines and wrinkles like mineral powder does. It's just going to buff and clean, but it's going to set my makeup. So it is awesome. Okay, I'm just gonna, you know, finish my little dusting here. Okay, blush. Blush, very, very important to everybody. 2 blushes that I would recommend in the winter. 3. I'll give you 4. Gosh, I don't know. Okay, now I'm questioning myself. Okay, first of all is Juicy Guava. If you just need a great blush, get Juicy Guava. It has a highlighter with it. It's a coral, which is much more flattering than a pink. Very, very pretty. If you want to go more on the pink side, Ripe Watermelon is very pretty too, without being artificial. So, oh, Chrissy, why translucent instead of mineral? It just sits on your face differently. It's going to blend and buff out lines and wrinkles instead of settling in them. Mineral powder is a settler, and we have one of the highest concentrations on the market. We have an incredible mineral powder, but it's a mineral powder, and it settles in lines and wrinkles and crevices. So I want you to glow, and that translucent powder will do that. Okay, so Ripe Watermelon's wonderful. Shy Blush, great all over go-to cheek color. But the one I'm going to put on today, and I wear this most of the time, and it's crazy. I'm going to pop this out of my compact so you can see it, because it will probably scare you. It scared me. I'll never forget the day that my assistant and I opened up this palette. We were like, what the heck? Like, who in the world would wear Spiced Poppy? It looks like brick red orange. It's crazy. Has a golden highlighter next to it. And so I'm like, well, I never say anything or talk about anything until I put it on my own face. So I did, and I was like, yep, I pretty much have worn it every day since. But this is how you use Spiced Poppy. So if you're interested, it's better if you're a little bit darker skin tone, but it's not a requirement. But literally, this is how you do it. Watch how much goes on. Get that all over here. See how much color that offers? I mean, just a couple, and it does your whole face. Like, I've had this since we got these, a couple years, and that's how much I've used. And you can see the highlighter's gone down, but this hasn't even budged, and I wear it almost every day. Because for me, that's a really good color of what I would naturally flush at with a little bit of a coral hit to it. Okay, so bright cheek color. Stay away from guys not wearing cheek color, and stay away from any kind of brown anything. Brown here is great. Brown here is very bad, just as a general rule, especially for ivory beige girls. Now, you bronze girls, you have a whole set of rules that are different, and you can do whatever you want. It's not fair at all. Amanda was my brown lipstick model last night for Spice Ginger. And I'm like, oh, I pay like really good money to have my skin look like yours, and it still doesn't. But if you've got that bronze skin tone, you just have a set of rules that most of us ivory girls, beige girls cannot hang with, but you can do brown here. We cannot. So make sure you abide by that. Because if I put brown on and my cheeks or my lips, I'm look older and dated quicker than anything. So lips, or I'm going to do rose lip liner. I am outlining my lip and coloring in. That is the modern way to wear lip liner. Oh, by the way, I had lip primer on earlier. I don't think I brought it in here. Lip primer is a great way to get your lipstick to last a little bit longer. Oh, Meredith, Cherry Blossom. You know, I think we can do better. Cherry Blossom's okay. The problem with Cherry Blossom is it's a good color. It just doesn't have any lift to it. So you're really not giving yourself anything extra, any kind of love. I think you can do better. So just in general, it's not bad, but I think you can do better. I actually like Cherry Blossom as an eye color better than I like it as a cheek color, because you can do that. So lip primer, and then you're going to do lip liner, color it all in. I love rose. It's my absolute favorite. The other one that I carry is red. And I tried to pull off berry. It's way too dark for me. Makes my lips look really, really, really skinny, and they're already a little bit skinny. So I just really needed to stay with the rose and the red. Some of the nudes are okay. Some of them are not okay for ivory beige girls, once again, because it turns your lipstick dull. So we don't want to do that. You want lots of lift and brightness right through here. You can even wear a nude lip and have brightness and lift, but it be a soft color. It doesn't have to be bright. But that, when you get into those medium nudes and deep nude lip liners, man, they just bring it down. Thoughts on Sunny Spice blush, Bailey? It's okay. I do sometimes use it, but not during the winter. Winter is a great time to switch from that to Shy Blush or Juicy Guava. Is a great transition. Okay, Semi-Shine lipstick. My favorite color in this entire line is Scarlet Red. Hey, Ashley, I thought it was going to be Appleberry. I mean, that was the one I was most excited about. But then I put this on my lips. Hello. Do you see how much brighter my face turned with the cheeks and the lips? Like, that was a huge turning point to my face. I mean, we can do contouring, we can do highlighting, but you put that color right through there and it just brings everything up. If I put like a brown nudish lipstick on there, it would, I mean, my whole affect would go down. So bright lips, Appleberry is wonderful. Scarlet Red's wonderful. Raspberry Ice is really pretty. I love Rosewood if you want a nude, but you still want a little color and a little lift. Rosewood is really pretty. So I hope you try something new. I don't wear a lot of lip gloss during the winter because hair and scarves and wind, not a great combination. So I definitely will stick with the matte lipsticks and the semi-shines. I love the semi-shine because it kind of feels like you're wearing lip gloss. It has that hydrating feeling to it, but you don't have any kind of sticky, any kind of gripping to it. Oh, Patrice, are you supposed to let the lip primer dry? I do. It doesn't take very long, but just a little bit. And you could, so what, it's age fighting lip primer. It not only will keep your lipstick from bleeding and keep it on longer, but it will actually has 100% reduction of lines on your lips and around your lips. So if you have a lot right there, whether you're a runner or a smoker, or like I concentrate like this, I like squeeze my lips together, so I will get some of that, I'm quite sure. So I just don't have it yet. Probably in 2 weeks when I turn 40, things are just gonna like start happening. That's what I'm expecting. But I gotta hold my sloth. Did you guys see me hold my sloth for my birthday? It was very exciting. Okay, I hope you learned something. I hope you guys can share this around to anybody that you want. If you have any questions, just post it on here and I will get back to you. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Merry Christmas. Ooh, I will tell you another Merry Christmas joke. How much did Santa's sleigh cost? Nothing. It was on the house. And with that, I bid you adieu. Bye, guys.